everybody, it's Ann Butler here, and I'd like to welcome you back to my studio. Today I'm going to show you how to make a changeable necklace. What I did was use Velcro sticky back adhesive, and on the bail side of my jewelry piece I put the hook side of the Velcro sticky back adhesive, and on my flower I put the loop side. So I'm able to adhere that to my necklace and wear it, but I'm able to change it out with whatever I want to wear. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of these flowers. How I made it was I used fabric, and that was actually Halloween fabric that I used because the colors were really great, and you can't even tell it's Halloween fabric, so you could wear it anytime you wanted. And I used a Sizzix die, and the die I used is the 3D fringe die, which is by my friend Eileen Hall. And to use the Sizzix die, if you haven't used one before, you sandwich your one of the plates and the die and the fabric. And I was able to cut out 6 layers of fabric all at once. So you just sandwich it in between the 2 plates. And I'm not going to do it right now, but if you haven't seen it before, you use the Big Shot machine and you put your die inside there, and there's a crank. So you crank the handle, and when you put it through, it cuts the die for you. And when you crank it through, then you end up with the flowers already cut. And like I said, I put 6 and up to 8 layers through all at once, and it will cut. And what's really cool about this die is right here in the center, you end up with a little hole. So with that little hole, you're able to layer your flowers together. And what I did for this flower was I took a brad, just a simple brad, and I stuck it through all the layers of the flower. So the more layers you have, the fluffier the flower. So right here I have got 18 layers of fabric. I have 6 of the small, 6 of the medium flower, and 6 of the large flower. And you just close that brad up in the back. And then to make it fluffy, I use Beacon Stiffen Stuff, and it's a fabric stiffener. And I work on a little tray so that I'm able to just spray this, and you want to spray it really well. So you spray, and you open it up, and you spray in between all of the layers until it's really wet. If you were making several of these, you could just pour some of this out right onto the tray, and that would work really well too. So I do this until I have it nice and saturated. And then I sit and play with it and fluff it up, and you can squish it however you want so that it's really tight like that. And you're going to want to let this dry several hours depending upon how many layers of flower you have here and the humidity of where you live and how much of the stiffener you used. But you take and you fluff that up and you set it aside to dry. And as it's drying, you want to flip it over so the back side dries also. But you just take and fluff all those layers, and every once in a while I'll come back over and I'll refluff. And if something was dry, I would come in and use some more of the stiffener so that it was all wet in case you missed any of it. So you set this aside to dry. And then you always keep some baby wipes nearby so you're able to keep your hands dry. And what you need next is a jewelry cord and a bail. And of course the Velcro sticky back adhesive. Now this comes in strips, it comes in circles, it comes in squares, and for this one I'm using the circles because my bail is a circle shape. So you just take one of these, they're super, super strong, and place it right onto your bail. And you slide your bail onto the necklace so that it is on your necklace, like this. And then you put the loop side. I used black on this one because the fabric of the flower was black. And you just put it on like that and it's ready to wear out. Now what makes it changeable is you're able to take this one off, and here's another one that I made. I made this flower actually for a headband, and that's why it has a wider loop strip on the back. But you can also use this and wear this as a necklace. And this one is actually made with the same fringed flower die from Sizzix, but it is made with a sheet of Velcro, so it was able to stick up by sticking on itself. So that gives it just a totally different look. So there you have it, a changeable necklace. I hope you liked the project today, and I will be back soon with another project for you.